Hey guys, my name is Adrian and today I'm about to show you simple AI automation inside n8n, how to get content from website, how to create the summary, and how to use it to make personalized ads or cold emails. So here we are inside n8n, and as you can see, the automation is really simple. Basically, all we need is some kind of database with only website URL. I added a company name as well, but it's only for me. All we need is website URL. We will use Apify and their scraper. As you can see, the cost of running one automation to get content from one website is pretty low. Uh, so now I'm about to show you how the automation is running. Basically, we are getting all the data from Google Sheets. Then we are filtering to check if specific URL already have the summary, because if so, we don't need to process them. Then we are basically going with a loop inside. We want to do it in a loop only to not get timeout in case we have like hundreds of websites. Here we have page function, which is used inside the scraper. I will tell more details about this in a minute. But basically, yeah, this is how it works. We are asking Apify to take a look on the website to get the content from it, and if it succeed, if we didn't get any timeout, any fail or whatever, then we are going to get the content from here. After receiving the content from the website, as you can see, we already scraped this website, which is some SaaS business basically. And after getting all the content from the headers and the page texts, and in my case, I also asked um, for LinkedIn URLs because it's helpful for my cold email outreach and LinkedIn outreach as well. And after getting all of this, I'm asking ChatGPT here to take all the necessary data. I'm taking here the company website, the title, which they use for their website, some kind of headlines, what we have here as well, the page texts, the key sections. It's like more as a bullet points about the company, and basically based on that, he's making me. I'm asking here for 5 to 7 full sentences, the description about the website, what the business is currently doing, and how they are doing it, and then I'm uploading it to Google Sheet as well with LinkedIn company URL. So yeah, this is how it works. And after having this inside the Google Sheet, we can use the summary to craft the email, to craft LinkedIn message, to craft, I don't know, Instagram outreach, whatever we need. But basically, the goal is to get something really specific about the company, their, I don't know, their accomplishments, their metrics, something that is tangible and that can be seen like from their perspective, that we are already aware about their brand. So this is the goal of the automation, and right now I'm about to build it with you. So here we are inside n8n, and now I'm about to show you how to do it for yourself step by step. First thing we need is the Google Sheet node to get all the data from Google Sheet. And what I like to do is a good practice just to name all your nodes, get all data, just to make sure that automation is clear and we know what's going to happen, the node after another. So what I like to do is to make the filter as a separate node, and here we are checking if the summary is empty. because if the summary is empty, basically this is a new record and automation have not made the summary for the specific website. And in this case, I want to make a limit, just let's say 2 companies. And here we are about to use the Apify. And now I will tell you why I'm using run an actor instead of run an actor and get database, because when we are running run an actor, we have more control over the outcome. In case we will get a timeout, in case something happened inside the node. And I'm not talking only about when node will give us 404 error or anything like this, because if we will use the run an actor and get database, we will not be able to catch the timeouts. So this is how I'm running it. Just give me a moment. Yeah, we are choosing this actor, and what we should put inside JSON. Inside JSON, we should put basically JSON from the website, Apify, Puppeteer, Scraper. And here will be an example of the JSON that they provide just to show us what's possible inside this scraper. All we have to do is just to put it here, but obviously, because we haven't run the automation, we don't have access to the data from Google Sheet. That's why I will do it right now. And now, as you can see, we have two records. And all we need to do is to put it here inside the URL. My bad, I should turn it into expression from the beginning. That's why I have to fix it right now. And let's go. Let's see how it will go. So basically, right now, we are entering their website, but, and this is the thing that I will show you in a minute, because based on the basic JSON they have inside on the website, we can only get the title and we can get the URL or something like this. So as you can see, I made a quick break just to give out the Apify time to scrape the website. We have succeed status. So all we need after this is to make an if statement, and if status is succeeded, then we are going to get the information from Apify, the information that we need. Get database item, this one, data set. We are looking for data set, and we are looking for default dataset ID, and after having it, we can request to get all the information. But as you can see, we only got the titles and the URL. Basically, URL we already got from our Google Sheet, so the only thing is the title. So it's not the thing that I showed you in the beginning. And to get the headlines, the text page, we need to ask, what I did is I asked Claude to make me something like page function. And why we need page function? Inside page function is like really long code, and if I can be honest with you, I'm not sure exactly, because as you can see, it doesn't look clean and it's hard to understand what's going on here. But this is tested on multiple websites inside a lot of different niches. So I can show you that it's working and the outcome will be definitely better from it. But as you can see, we also need to connect this page function to the actor. Just wait a moment. Yeah, and after having after having page function inside our automation already, we can put it, instead of having this one, oh, you can see, yeah, instead of having this small thing, we are about to put this one. And as you can see, it's much more things inside and much more instruction to the web scraper on what we are looking for. But this is exactly what we are looking for: the OG text, the description, H2, H1, headlines. I'm also asking for LinkedIn URL, but as you can see, we also have to fix the website URL because we are getting it from the limit node. Yeah. And after having like this, we can now proceed, and we are about to get more information about the specific websites. I will make a break here and I will show you in a minute. Okay, so here we are back, and it took me a minute just because I forgot to put the timeout. And this is something that is extremely important, because if we will not put the timeout, the automation will run and run and run, and we will use all of our limit from the Apify. And as you can see here, it was running through 3 minutes. And from my experience, 2 to 3 minutes, it's fine. I'm always putting the timeout around 2 minutes, because from my experience, if it will not give you the content within 2-3 minutes, then it will just run your money. And I'm not saying that you should get rid of the website or whatever, but maybe try to use different scraper, maybe limit the amount of the thing that you are asking for. It's up to you. But here we are again. So as you can see, we have one request that from which we got the content from the website, and one that got timed out. Just we will pin the data here, and that's why I put the if statement, because right now if it's false, all we can do is to update the row. Because if the request is got timed out, all we want to do is to obviously check it with our database, just to also don't proceed it the next time. Wait a moment. Here is the row number. I always like to put it based on the row number, because sometimes if we would like to put it from the match the records based on the website URL or by the company name, if we are putting the websites from different scrapers or different sources, we can get basically the duplicates. And if we have them, obviously it's not gonna work as good as it should. So let's check it. Okay, timeout. So as you can see, for the company Artisan AI, we got the timeout. So this thing is done, and right now, because we have all the content right now, the title, the meta description, and headlines of the website, page text, really a lot of content from the website, and LinkedIn URL. So all we need right now is AI agent, just to make some kind of summary. I always like to put it this way, and in this scenario we will use Open Router. From my experience, the GPT 4.1 mini is fine, because this is not something that you will send to your client. So basically it's only a summary. So if you are crafting the email or cold email, or I don't know, the Instagram message, it's always better to use, I don't know, Claude from my experience. But just to get the summary, the GPT 4.1 will be more than enough. And here we also want to put the summary string. Okay, so we have the JSON output. This is what we will get from this node. And right now we also need to have prompts. So here are the prompts that I'm using. I just put them from different node. Create a concise internal company brief. Here we are giving them the information to the AI. And as you can see, I added chunk because from my experience, the websites can be pretty long and we don't need all the data just to get the important information about the company. That's why I like to limit them a bit, just to make sure we will not overload our AI and we will not use too much tokens. So that was the user prompt, and here we have the system prompt. You are a senior B2B analyst writing internal company briefs, and this is more about my business, the SaaS and fintech niche. So this is where I'm operating the most, I would like to say. And from my experience, something from 5 to 7 sentences is enough. No emoji, no bullet points, something quite simple. Let's run it and let's see what we can get from it. Okay, SnapLogic is a data integration platform provider that offer a unified solution to connect data. Okay, so this is something that we needed. I will also pin it. And here we want to just upload our Google Sheet. Update our Google Sheet. First thing, we have to match it with something. And like I told you already, I like to do it with a row number. We have to go to the limit, the row number. To the row number. And here we will put the summary from the AI agent. The summary is here. And from get database item, we are going down just to grab the LinkedIn URL. From my experience, the LinkedIn URLs and the LinkedIn URL is the same because most of the time the company has only one LinkedIn URL. So there is no difference basically which one we will choose. Yeah, and right now let's try to save it. Okay, let me check what's going on. Okay, I know why it's not working, because inside the limit we have two different records. So basically, in this example, we will use the URL, the website URL. It should be the same, and later I will show you how to fix it and how to make it better. Oh, okay, because the row number was still here. Okay, and as you can see, we already have it saved inside the Google Sheet. That could be the end, but honestly, if we have a lot of websites, we can't do it like this because it will be too much. Let's imagine right now that you have 1,000 or 2,000 websites. You can't do it with a limit, or like, what's the point? So that's why we'll use loop. And now you can ask why I haven't used loop previously. Personally, I just don't like to do it because the loop is quite annoying. I don't know, like I feel much better when I'm adding the loop in the end, and it's not requiring from me to make a lot of changes. So right now I will just delete the limit and I will put the loop inside. So the loop over item is basically working in a way that if we have 10 items inside our automation, it go one after another. So all we have to do right now is to change this here, because the limit node does not exist anymore. So we are changing it to loop, and we need to get it here to update our logs. Loop over item. Here it's okay. And here we will be able to get it the same way. So I will just copy it from the previous node, the row number, and now it will work properly. But okay, we can delete this one. We can connect this to another. And yeah, this is how it should work. Obviously, we should name what's going on here and around. So that's why I like to change the name of the nodes, timeout, just to make sure that after coming back after a few weeks, I know what's going on. Summary update. So yeah, let's run it. Let's run it one more time just to make sure that everything is working properly, and I can show you that it will. Also, let's remove this one. I just remove it, and let's run it one more time. So yeah, here we are back. I tried to wait a bit just to get the timeout, but as you can see, the example, the artisan lab, which we tried to get recently, right now we got the information about them. So it all depends. It really depends how you're seeing, how you are using it, and like about the timeout. From my experience, 2 to 3 minutes is fine, but for sure you have to remember just to put anything here, because one time I haven't, and it was running for like it was running for like 10 minutes, 10 minutes or something like this. So I lost a little bit of money. So yeah, this is how automation is running inside n8n, and in the next video I'm about to show you what we can do with it, how we can make Instagram outreach, how we can make cold emails, basically whatever you need, and what else we can do with it. So if you like it, give me a like, give me subscribe, and leave the comment down below if you have any question about this one. Thank you, and see you next time.